back to the Tune Project. Today I'll be showing you step by step how to play the song Amazing Grace. And stick around for the second half of this video where we can play it together at a slow, medium, and fast tempo so that you can be playing the song like a pro in no time. As always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you find it to be helpful and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Alright guys, here we go, Amazing Grace, let's do it. So to begin this song, we're going to be starting on the D string with a pickup note into third finger G, also on the D string. And you'll notice throughout the song, we're going to be transitioning back and forth between the D string and the A string. So keep that in mind as we're going through it. Okay, so a couple things there. You probably noticed that I slurred two notes going from the A string to the G string, and the two notes that I slurred were a B to a G, and then I returned back to the B on a down bow. I like to play this song swung instead of straight in terms of the rhythm, and so you'll notice that I might be adding slurs here and there. That just adds a bit of ease to those notes that we're swinging the rhythm of. Next, we start with an up bow on open A. Okay, ending that on an open D. The next phrase is very, very similar to the first one, although the ending is a bit different, so watch out for that. Okay, so that last note is a D on the A string, our third finger, and since that's kind of the climax, if you will, of this piece, I like to play that on two bows. So what I just did was a down bow and then an up bow as well, just to kind of emphasize that note and hang on to it for a bit longer. Next, we come down to a B, first finger on the A string. So for this whole phrase that I just played, you can actually leave your first finger down on the A string because you probably noticed that we're going back and forth between D and B at first, and then we're ending on a G. So you can just keep your first finger down for all of that. Next, starting with a D on an up bow. Okay, so all of that was on the D string. And then finally ending with the same few notes that we played in the very beginning of the song. Congratulations for learning Amazing Grace. Now let's just do a quick recap so you can remember some key things to practice. First of all, I mentioned swung rhythm. And basically what that means is if I were to just play straight eighth notes, right? Those would be considered straight, whereas these are considered swung. Can you hear the difference? So it almost ends up being long, short if we exaggerate the rhythm a little bit. But the main thing to keep in mind with this one is just add a little bit of time on those swung rhythms to the first note, and also those slurs will help as well. So slurs is the second point. We want to make sure to incorporate those slurs to the swung rhythm throughout this, just so that we have a little bit of an easier time transitioning between those notes. And also, it just ends up being a more efficient use of our bow in general. A final thing to keep in mind is to keep your first finger down when possible. So if there's an opportunity where you're going back and forth between your first and your third finger, as we saw there toward the end, be sure and just leave your first finger down because it'll be so much easier than having to reset it later. And now let's play Amazing Grace together at a slow, medium, and fast tempo. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy practicing!